What's up everybody, it's NotSoNinja with Battlefield 4 beta gameplay for you guys today. That's right, I woke up this morning and I was like, hey, the Battlefield 4 beta comes out today, and so I might go ahead and record some of this and upload this to my channel because it's something new, it's something different, and actually, in yesterday's video, I talked about waiting on new games, not really having any new games out to play that were really exciting, except for, Grand Theft Auto 5, of course, which I still don't have, but then, sure enough, I've completely forgot, and it's like my prayers have been answered right away, and here comes the Battlefield 4 beta. And so, I got some gameplay of the Battlefield 4 beta for you guys today. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say that I am not the best Battlefield player in the world. Alright, guys, if you guys see me do something stupid, if you guys are Battlefield pros, and I do something absolutely retarded in this gameplay, do not be surprised, because I am not a great Battlefield player. I'm really not. I'm far, far, far from the best. I wouldn't say I'm awful. I'd have a pretty decent KD at the end of this game. But like I said, I'm not the best Battlefield player, so don't judge me too harshly if I do something stupid. Especially if I make some mistakes at first, because this is my first match of multiplayer, and I wasn't too familiar with everything yet. The controls seem pretty similar to the last game. I think they've switched a few things up, but the game, all in all, it feels really smooth. The game is beautifully done. I like the way the weapons feel. I like the hit detection system. It was a lot better. I like how they kind of improved the suppression assist system a bit. You don't get quite as many points for just suppressing an enemy, because I feel like 50 points for just missing an enemy and shooting around them was a little much. But yeah, they improved a lot of things in this game. The frame rate's better. I don't know, everything just feels smoother. And check this out, guys. I'm in an elevator right now. Isn't this so cool? I was in this elevator, and I was just like super happy. Because it was an elevator, and this is the first time I've ever seen that in a video game before. Gears of War, Call of Duty, Halo. I've never been in an elevator before. It's my first time being able to have dynamic map elements like that. That's really cool for me. I started out using the MX4 in this gameplay. It's pretty much like the UMP. It looks like it. It shoots like it. It's got it's pretty much the same thing, but it's like the UMP45. You guys remember the UMP45 from Battlefield 3 was a very powerful weapon. Probably one of the best guns in the game. I'd say the UMP, the AEK was also another really powerful, really effective weapon. But yeah, guys, I'm using the UMP, and look at the range on this thing. This thing can freaking snipe people. I really like it. I switched to the AK-12, I think what it is. The AK-12 or the AX-12, one of the two. I don't remember exactly. Like I said, I'm still a noob. I've only played one match in multiplayer. But I switched to that here in a minute, and I use that for the rest of the gameplay. I like both of these guns. I feel like the AK-12 is a little bit better for the particular map that we've been given for the beta. But I'm sure that the MX4 is a really good gun to use on a lot of the closer range maps. It was working really well for me. I even sniped some guys with the pistol from up on this roof. It's pretty awesome. I really like the pistol in this game. I like the new grenade indicator. I liked it all, and most of all, guys, I like the new game mode. If you guys haven't noticed, we're playing Domination right now. Domination was one of my favorite game types in all the Call of Duty series, and they brought it into Halo 4 in the form of Dominion, and I really like Dominion too. Every game, every company has their own little twist on it, but it's Domination, and I really like Domination. I like the way it feels. I like the way it plays. I like the maps that they've used where the flags are, how you play for the objectives and you cap the flags, kind of like Conquest, how the meter goes down for the enemy side and then it builds up for your side. As you can see on the screen right now that my teammate was back there at A capping. The blue meter goes up. But I really liked it. It feels a lot like classic Domination from Call of Duty, but with, Battlefield gameplay. And it works really well. And I was really pleased with it. I really enjoyed my first match of this game. I've never been a big fan of Battlefield. Battlefield 3 was never my favorite game. If you guys have noticed, I only have one gameplay on my channel of Battlefield, because I'm not a big Battlefield fan. I never have been. But I was really doubtful going into this game. I was like, oh, it's probably not going to be that great. I wasn't a big fan of, Battlefield 3. Battlefield 4 is probably not going to be much different. But I came on and I watched this game. I played this game. I came on and I played this game, and I was completely wrong. This game, honestly, feels very different from Battlefield 3. I was never a big Battlefield 3 fan. Call me a noob, hate on me if you want to, whatever you feel. If you guys think Battlefield 3 was the greatest game of all time, go ahead. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna dispute you guys on that. You know, if you guys believe that, that's fine. It's whatever. But I never was a big fan of it. But this game is completely different. It's completely different, and I really, really liked it. Like I just said, everything is smoother. You know, there's gonna be I think it's 32 on 32. On the new consoles, and look at that guy got turned on right there. That's just shameful. People are already trying to camp the elevators, guys. You can see, but that's gonna go for any game. You know, when you have dynamic map elements like that, and you have elevators and things, there are gonna be people that try to camp them and do things like that. That's always gonna happen, and hopefully, you know, not too many people are going to just start doing that kind of stuff, because you know we don't want to ruin the game, and hopefully the community will be respectful enough to not play cheaply like that, and to just try to play in a way, you know, to cheat the system and get easy kills. Hopefully no one's going to try to play the game like that, because, I mean, I'm not saying no one, because, you know, obviously people will, but hopefully not too many people will be that way, and hopefully, you know, the community will remain respectful, try not to, they just play like that, you know, like, people camp elevator doors like that and stuff. I can't stand that stuff, you know, I don't like that. I don't like people do that. Hopefully not too many people do that, but as you can see, people are already learning this map. People are already trying to find their advantages on it. I personally really like the rooftop. The area I was just in, that dark area with all those pillars, I've learned that's a really, really bad place to be. Like, that's a good place to get shot. And right here, I want to show you guys this. I wondered what the knifing was like in this game, so I wanted to try it. And I'm not really sure how this works, but when I went to knife this guy, he like turned the knife around and won the fight. And I'm not really sure how you do that. Like, I didn't get a button command on my screen or anything. I'm not really sure, like, if you have to press a certain button, like rapid tap it or something to like win the fight. I'm not really sure if it's like a QT either. Like I said, I'm not familiar with this game yet. I'm not really sure what went down, but that guy turned the knife around and killed me, and that's really interesting. That didn't happen obviously in Battlefield 3, and so that's something new. And you know, so that was pretty interesting. I'd like to learn how to do that, maybe see how that works, maybe also learn how to stop that, so that next time I try to knife somebody, I'm not going to get killed like that. And look at this right here, guys. I just go absolutely ham in their spawn. I don't think spawn killing is going to be much of an issue in this game. You know, you're not really going to be able to get the chance to. When 32 on 32 comes, you're going to be facing so many opponents that you're just going to die regardless, you know. It doesn't matter if you're in their spawn or what. If there's 32 people coming at you, you're going to die, especially in a game like Battlefield where you die pretty quickly. I liked also the corner leaning system, how you can lean around walls. I'm kind of demonstrating that right now. I kind of wanted to showcase that to you guys a few times. You can kind of peek around the corners. I really like that as well. All in all, I was just very satisfied with my first multiplayer experience. And the moment I finished recording this commentary, I plan to go back in and play several more games and probably record them. And I might do commentaries on those too, because like I said, I was just really, really satisfied with Battlefield, with the Battlefield 4 beta as a whole. I don't really think there's anything else they could have done to make it much better. I think this has definitely changed my opinion on the series, and that I might even play a lot of Battlefield 4 upon release. Who knows, guys? I might even pick this game up at midnight. This game was really, really interesting to me. I also like this. If you notice right here, when the guy killed me, the camera zoomed in on him and showed it and highlighted him in orange through walls and things. I like that a lot better than the Battlefield 3 death system, where you would just kind of see your opponent, you would just kind of see your opponent's point of view from like a third person for a minute. You know, I kind of like this better. It kind of shows you where the guy's at, where he was, it highlights him and everything. You can call him out to your teammates. I feel like that's really good. And you know, there's not the same annoying death system in this game either. You know, in Battlefield 3, when you died, every time your guy would just fall to the ground, he'd reach up with one hand trying to, you know, grasp at life or whatever, and then he would just die. He would just like give up and die. And fortunately in this game they changed that. I'm not saying, you know, like, oh, you know, watching my guy die at the same time, it makes the game bad, but I mean, you know, it is good to be able to mix it up. You know, especially after a game's been out for almost 2 years, you know, you don't want to see the same death animation every single time you die. If you're an avid player of the game, you want to see a little bit of variety, something that it's not going to get too repetitive for you. And I feel like DICE has done a really good job of that. And Battlefield, if you guys didn't know, DICE makes Battlefield. DICE is also making Star Wars Battlefront 3. Star Wars Battlefront 3 has been confirmed. DICE is making it. And at first, you know, because of my opinions on Battlefield 3, I thought that Battlefield 4 wasn't going to be very good. And then because they're making Battlefront 3, I thought Battlefront 3 wouldn't be very good either. Because, you know, it looked kind of just like, from the little bit of gameplay I saw, it looked kind of just like, Battlefield with a Star Wars skin. But like I said, this game's completely changed my opinion. I think that Battlefront 3 might be a very good game now. You know, I love the second one to death. I played that game more than any other game that I've ever owned. I played that game the most because it's just awesome. Star Wars Battlefront is the best game, and I'm really excited to see what they do with it in the future. As you can see, my team just won. I'll show you guys my stats real quick. That's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like, a comment, a favorite if you really enjoyed it. If you're pumped for Battlefield 4, let me know what you thought of Battlefield 4 beta. If you've already played it, if not, go play it right now. Download it. It's on the dashboard. It's like 1.5 gigabytes, so doesn't take up too much of your hard drive. Go play it. Come back. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe, because I'm probably going to have a lot more of these gameplays up within the next couple days. Alright, I'm NotSoNinja, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!